Okay, Joe Diomede, TTRP TV, coming at you from the Grand Jet. We just saw these folks right here, the Gin Bowlers. They just did an excellent concert down in our little venue, and of course, like all the nights here, very good. And they're singing in the background. Here they are. So we got the band members: Pete, Rachel, Bill, Greg, Joss, and Gus. There you go. And Joe Diomede, TTRP TV, you know me. Okay, so anyway, this band here is from Bristol, and Pete speaks a little bit of French, so he was doing a little translating tonight on the stage. He was trying, and he did a very good job. And but their songs and their night was just amazing. They do jazz from the 20s and the 30s, and they all met. They're from various parts of England, but they're all based in Bristol at the moment. And at this moment right now, we are based in Montbron-Bocage, as you know. So Rachel, she's the singer, and was the person we were listening with her lovely voice tonight. So Rachel, can you tell us quickly just how you met these guys and how long you've been touring together, and why 20s, 30s jazz and all that sort of stuff?
I met these guys. They were playing a gig in Bristol outside one of Bristol's most famous jazz pubs, and they were playing outside, busking on the street, and I was a little bit tipsy, and I got got into the middle of them playing and said, "I'm going to sing a song now," and then Bill and me became good friends. Joss met me that night too. I met Gus through Bill, and then the rest is history. We all met each other playing music.
I was sofa surfing in Bristol and didn't have anywhere to stay, so I met her and I found a sofa through her. So that was great.
And he did not leave for about a year.
Never left.
He became my dependent.
A permanent sofa.
It was a difficult time.
Pretty much, yeah.
We got through it, but yeah.
Just.
We're still here now, so we're doing something right.
Doing something right. Yeah, 6 years. So 6 years you've been playing together.
Yeah.
So you two, so you all
It
playing
must
in
have
the
been
band?
around that time that I met Joe, who is another member of this band that isn't on this tour with us.
We miss you, Joe.
We miss you, Joe.
Joe. You missed.
Yeah, but he's playing in a bunch of bands like most of us do, and he couldn't come this tour. But I met Joe in a coffee shop, and then he was playing with Gus and Bill, maybe Gus, definitely Bill. Yeah.
Say good. I'm not the only one who forgets their names.
I was trying to remember if it was you and this another guy called George and Bill and Joe were playing together. So yeah.
But you do know each other's names, yeah? Okay. 6 years, with 6 names. It's a tough one, I know.
But we didn't all come together in one moment, It's been like an amalgamation
Yeah.
over time. We've kind of formed into this homogenous blob of people.
I met Bill and Gus in another band run by Bristol musician Jack Calloway. Jack Calloway. It was called no longer exists. It's called the Empire Ballroom Orchestra.
Yeah.
Didn't quite make it, but we met through that. We had a few rehearsals, and then Rachel came in, and they were off to another gig, and we sung a song together. We sung God Bless the Child, and then from then on, it was like, yeah. It feels nice.
magic.
Let's do some
It's
more.
been magic,
It's been-
Greg, hasn't it? It's been magic.
It's sorcery, you might say.
Say you had us under your spell tonight for sure. The dance floor was full. Everyone was just. It was an incredible night. Incredible live music. And Joss, right? Joss. So Joss, is that your name? Okay. Not short for Jocelyn or anything, is it? No. So Joss, you played the trumpet, and we loved hearing you tonight on the trumpet. And so, you and jazz, does it go back to childhood? Because the way you were on that trumpet, it looks like you grew up with jazz.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, my old man's was a massive Miles Davis fan, and never had the opportunity to he never had the opportunity to play music when he was a kid. So when I was growing up, he kind of got me and my brother's lessons, and I had some trumpet lessons and liked it, and somehow carried it on throughout, like for to now. It was no major story there. It's just like I just didn't stop playing. Like that's yeah.
all of you on the stage, you had this presence of like, yeah, but I was just looking at you, your hand in your pocket, you playing your trumpet thing. I was like, this guy belongs in the 20s, with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and in the jazz clubs, and yeah, I mean, it was great. It was, I mean, the ensemble is just, Pete, on the drums there, and it was just, and your drum kit very small, very clever, but it sounded, I mean, you filled.
We've been carrying it around.
We've been helping carry it around. It's not small enough for us.
Oh, you hear that, Pete? They're giving you some slack about your drum.
It's got a lot smaller. You should have seen it when we started playing together. The rules get tighter every year.
Pretty soon a cajon.
Yeah, I don't know about a cajon.
No, it wouldn't have the same feel. You can't have a cajon in the jazz.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe a washboard.
Okay, a washboard. Yeah, the trumpet's nice. It's easy. Yeah, the bass. Yeah, the bass is a tough one. Yeah.
I mean, I'm an idiot for choosing that instrument.
But you've
I
also
should have played the
chosen
trumpet.
harmonica.
I do play harmonica as well. Yeah, but that's just an extra bonus for people.
Which one, the bass or the harmonica?
Harmonica, yeah. That's the sweet one. That's the.
For me, the thing about drums and jazz that's really amazing is like Gene Krupa, Buddy Rich, that kind of sound is what I really love about jazz. So when I met these guys, it was like a gypsy jazz thing, and then it's morphed into being more of a trad jazz thing. And I've been the more drums you have, the more it sounds like that bigger sound, and that's what it doesn't really fit with that 20 sound. So it's like pulling it back. Yeah. And like taking less and less drums away, so it sounds more like that kind of sound. So it's kind of like that's what's happened basically.
We took a cymbal a week from him.
Yeah.
We take a bit of his drum kit.
Does he notice?
He hasn't noticed yet. I've just confessed,
He makes it sound easy, but it's been a long process. But yeah, I mean, part of the band is just the intimacy. We're all really good friends. Like I've known Gus for about 12, 15 years now. We're a bit too intimate sometimes. So, yeah.
Did you stay on Gus's sofa as well?
Yeah, I've been staying at Gus's sofa a lot. Yeah.
Every single night, Bill keeps telling us how much he loves us all.
Yeah, that's
I do love you guys.
Oh, there we go. True confessions.
I drink a little bit too much, and then I tell them all that I love them.
Love you guys.
So Gus, tell me, how did you come to your instrument?
My dad got me a half-size guitar.
Right.
And then I didn't care about it and just wanted to skateboard. And
Okay.
and then one of my mates that I was friends with played a little bit of guitar, and I thought it was really cool.
Right.
And so I dug out my little half-size thing and played that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's great. I mean, because every once in a while you forgot, and you didn't forget there was a guitarist, but then all of a sudden there's a riff, and it's like, oh right, yeah, cool, and it's there all the time. Yeah, exactly. It would just come on and grab you, and it's like, oh man, right, there's a guitar in this group, and it's there. But when that riff came in and took over, it was like, wow, it was really there, and it was lovely, Yeah. And you on the sax. So how long have you been playing sax?
Since I was about 9. I started on piano at age 6, and then picked up the sax at age 9. I was a very small child, so I had to put it on a pillow. I couldn't have it around my neck, so I could never play standing up. So I'd always sit down with it on a pillow. I got a little bit bigger, and now I can have it around my neck. It's great.
And what sax did you start with?
Sorry? What kind of sax did you start with? Alto, the small one as well. So yeah, I'm a big boy now. I've got the bigger one. So yeah.
You've got a baritone.
I've got a baritone. I've got.
Whoa!
I can carry it all by myself as well. Yeah.
But were you banned from your baritone at this in the van?
I think the van wouldn't have coped really. It would have been nice, but yeah, not very social in the van.
Yeah, I think Joe. I think the fact that Joe's not here is probably. I mean, we missed him. We didn't miss him on stage because we don't know him on stage. But I'm sure you guys. I'm sure you guys didn't miss him in the van.
Yeah, we did miss him. We did miss him. Yeah.
We miss him a lot, and actually, the baritone. There is a lot of that baritone on that CD. You've got the new album that we did. There's plenty of baritone on that.
Yeah, I drove to that recording session, so I could bring it myself. So it was okay. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Well.
Available on Bandcamp.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Plug. There you go.
2022.
All right, let's go. Plug yourselves. Give us websites. Give us ways that we can Watch your get
We're
your
on
music.
Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Bandcamp, we're called the
Pornhub.
Gin Bowlers. We got a niche Pornhub category. Don't.
Whoa!
You wouldn't want to see it. You wouldn't want to see it.
So, any sofas on the sofa?
What's the Bandcamp address?
It's just search for the Gin Bowlers. Gin, like the drink.
Bowlers like the
Okay. The Gin Bowlers. So yeah, you'll find them like on Bandcamp, and believe me, once you listen to their music, you'll get sucked in, and you'll be wanting their CDs and everything else. Well, look, guys, thank you for a wonderful night. I mean, we all enjoyed it, and yeah, and hopefully we'll see you down here again. And if not, I'm coming to Bristol, man.
You're brilliant.
Thanks for having us.
Great.
Okay, Joe Diomede, TTRP TV, coming at you once again with another interesting. A lot of people behind me. Take care.